the music, Bob. Is the audio working?
Should be working.
All right. Well, that's good because I'm going to do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to Tabletop Bob, the light of Xaryxis, Spelljammer Adventures in Space here on Tabletop Bob. I am your Tabletop Bob for this evening, but the real Tabletop Bob is right down there. Before we get started with everything in the introductions, let's have the real Tabletop Bob tell us about what's going on the channel Tabletop Bob, and hi to all of our Twitch and YouTube video.
Well, no more Twitch.
Oh,
but...
well, hello to all of our Twitch,
YouTube.
Our YouTube viewers.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
And only YouTube.
And
it's
only
not.
YouTube.
It's not that I don't like Twitch or anything like that. In fact, and I just double checked the audio. We are good, CJ.
Okay.
I had it turned off for you, but that was it.
That's a bummer. I really like listening to that great music.
I messed it up. I just clicked it off for you all, but it's all good now. Now you should hear it. Even when I play our tabletop audio stream, you'll be able to hear the music. So, welcome everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 10th, and we're just keeping on trucking in January here. We've got
Keeping on the Borderlands.
We got Keep on the Borderlands tomorrow, which is the first time we are going weekly with the episode. So it's we had an episode last week on Wednesday the 4th, and now we've got another one this week on the 11th. And both of these games are going to go weekly. So a lot of continuity. I'm really excited. And then CJ, we're going to figure out when this thing ends, but probably sometime next few weeks, right? I mean, we're nearing the last.
We're nearing the last part. We are in part 4 of 4 parts.
That's awesome.
Only 3 chapters to go.
Okay. Well, if there's schedule changes or if some episodes take more than one, obviously we're going to finish this out. I'm not going to cut CJ off, but I think the anticipation is that January will be it for Spelljammer, which feels kind of weird to say. I feel like I'm really liking our characters, so I'm a little bummed. But
just getting started.
I know.
But you guys are all you all leveled up last session, so you're all at like the height of you're all level 8. Yeah, you're all at the
we are
height
level
of your
8.
power.
Whoa.
And just so you all know, there are links to our characters down below in the description, so you could check out our D&D Beyond character sheet, and it'll be up to date, right? So like if we're whatever hit points we're at, whatever spells we've used, all of that is accounted for on D&D Beyond. So take a look at the description for all that. And then also a couple of bigger announcements. Supernatural 20 is coming back to the channel, and that's going to be on Sunday, the 29th. We're actually doing a recorded episode on the 28th. So by the time I edit it and get the video ready, it'll be the 29th. So 29th on Sunday, we'll be airing it. I'm probably going to post in the community tab to see like when maybe the best time to release it would be during the day. I know that there's some people that like to watch along, especially with a recorded video. I can be in the chat. I'll do it as a premiere, so it's kind of fun. So we'll see what time we can put that out. And then the last announcement is I recorded a video today for Descent to Avernus, because, nothing more topical than Descent to Avernus right now in the gaming community. So
you know what? No one else is talking about anything that's happening with D&D other than Descent to Avernus.
Not one bit. No,
not
there's
thing is going on with D&D.
Like no news at all.
No news.
So, and then after Spelljammer's done, got Call of Cthulhu over here. We're gonna start doing some other games on the channel. So a lot of stuff going on. Make sure you subscribe.
So weird to be switching campaign systems at a time like this too, Bob.
No. This was planned
so strange.
Well in advance of any current events. Okay.
Somebody fill me in on what you're talking about.
Another time.
Just Google
Google D&D OGL, and you'll see what's going on. But we're not going to talk about that right now.
Current events.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit. But now that let's go around and introduce everyone else. Now that Bob has had his spiel, let's start off with Andrew. Andrew, introduce yourself. Tell us about your character, and how would your character's mother feel about their choices in the campaign so far?
Oh, so I'm Zigard, who's the current
personification of Larry and Dale in his current
Does Zigard have a
person.
mom?
He does have a mum. He's an astral elf, glamour bard. He has a mum. And what was the question about his mother? How would his mother feel about
their Zigard's choices in the campaign so far?
Zigard's mother never paid him much attention as a kid. He was never felt really loved, so his mother would probably disapprove.
Oh. Was she always spending all the time? She was spending most of her attention on his 14 older siblings.
No, on his stepfather. She was like, trying to keep the stepfather happy.
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Could be why Zigard decided to have a career in the performing arts.
Moving on, we'll go diagonally down to Estelle.
Oh no.
Estelle, please introduce your character yourself and tell us about what your character's mother would feel about the choices that your character has made so far in the campaign.
I'm playing
and also her thoughts on Squid.
I'm playing Anella Silver, the aberrant mind human sorcerer of the group, the real powerhouse.
For real. For real.
How would her mother feel? She would be shocked, appalled, and disappointed.
Really?
Well, she's
a daughter of nobility.
Yes, that's a key character aspect, right? That's why Anella's mother is a proper noble who would feel that any sort of impropriety,
the finest of schools, and she's on this rickety spaceship fighting things with an ooze and a robot and a musical elf. Not even a wizard.
The musical
bard.
elf.
The musical elf.
All right, let's go to Mr. Stefano. Tell us about your character, who you are, who you're playing, and how your character's mother, or I guess creator, would feel about their choices made so far in their campaign.
Greetings, all. I am Percy, the Autonome Artificer, Armorer. And this is my armor, Lose R, that I only talk about during the intro. Oh, well, I don't have a mother, because I am a creation. Let me search my memory banks about my creator.
Do you have a motherboard?
He has an owner.
Unfortunately, it does not compute. It seems that my memories of my creator have been wiped. I am now sad and alone.
Sad R2D2.
You've still got me.
However, I feel that Zigard is my mother, and I know that Zigard approves of all of my choices.
I especially like the squid-based cuisine.
Oh, of course.
And of course, last but not least, Tabletop Bob. Tell us about your character, who they are, who you are playing, what you are, and how your character's mother, or I guess
So I had to look up how amoebas reproduce, because my concept for Jay was that we were a race of plasmoids who more or less are amoeba-like, and pretty fierce and aggressive, and they like to destroy and pillage other civilizations, or at least that's his family. And I looked up. Apparently, we produce asexually through binary fission. So, me and my mom are basically identical.
You are your mom.
Yep.
Yeah, we basically are one and the same. So yeah, I guess. I guess she would probably feel the way that I feel, and that I'm doing a great job. Although I totally go against my family and the way that they attack people, and that was my whole backstory was basically I wanted to get away from that life. So maybe wouldn't agree very well, or maybe she's split over this decision.
Oh, wonderful.
Like literally split, or
yeah.
Great. All right. Well, unfortunately, I was not able to get the video rendered out in time for the introduction. So we'll just jump right in.
How does your mother feel, CJ?
My mother's she's very happy about this whole thing. She's very
About
she's
this DMing
impressed.
thing?
Yeah, she's impressed. She's very proud of her little boy, and all of the dice he's been rolling. Let's jump right in.
Let's do
to tonight's adventure to roll into. So the cut's not going to be really great, but we'll play the music. Dun, dun, Stefano, can you do the music for me as I read the thing? After the Xaryxian Empire attacked their world, the characters journeyed to Doomspace and formed a coalition. With a fleet of ships accompanying them, they set out for Xaryxis space, encountering a red dragon and its rider along the way.
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
As you recall, you and your 27 other ships, so there's 28 ships in your fleet, began heading off to Xaryxis space to encounter the Xaryxian Empire and take down their, I guess, world and end the war that has found its way to Vokath's citadel, his fortress. Along with some Artuks, some Mercanes, some Aarakocra, some Surins, and some Thrykreen. You all are traveling through space when a red dragon burst out from some clouds, some astral clouds, and this large red dragon seemed to have a knight riding upon it.
How big was this dragon? Was it the same size as like the dragon that the prince was on?
It is a young red dragon. So
okay.
It is not a
gargantuan or
not gargantuan, but it's not a lunar dragon. The prince was riding a
is it the thing behind you in your background?
That's what the prince was riding.
Gotcha.
Was something like this. You're staring down like your run-of-the-mill Dungeons and Dragons red dragon. It's
gotcha.
Red. It's a dragon. It breathes fire.
Had we started to move through like light speed or whatever at this point, or we just?
You're traveling through the astral sea at this point.
So we're going really fast, and this thing just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're in the astral sea. I mean, the astral sea, I don't know really exactly how. It's not like warp speed or like I don't know. I'm not. It all happens at relativistic speeds. So, whenever the plot demands it to be like slow enough for things to happen, that's what happens.
Well, there's probably many times you'd have to slow down and start. I mean, it's not like we're not on a spaceship where we're plotting a course. It's like a boat. So if there's things in the way, asteroids, we have to probably avoid them, I would assume.
Yeah, you got to recalculate your jump coordinates every like couple of jumps because there's things in the way. The armored knight lifts the visor of her helm, revealing the stern visage of a Githyanki. "I am Dagaz, a knight of Tunarath," she says in a haughty tone. "By order of Vlakith the Undying, Queen of the Astral Sea, I declare that you are guilty of the crime of trespassing. As your punishment, it is my solemn duty to decapitate your captain. So, which one of you dung-eaters commands this barge?"
We all point to...
Yeah, we all look at Crux.
Crux.
Yeah, this guy, Crux.
Jay is probably amazed right now because he's only read stories about dragons and knights, and to see like literally a knight riding a red dragon is probably one of the more fascinating things he's seen in his life. So he's going to don his or lift up his visor of his helm and draw his sword and kind of like not in an aggressive way, but like almost like hold it down in front of him and like kneel. Sir Jay, at your service, fair knight.
The Gaz smiles and adds, "A bad joke on my part. I wish you safe passage through Her Majesty's realm. My dragon and I are hunting mind flayers. Have you seen any?"
Oh,
Yeah.
you hunt mind
Ooh,
flayers.
We have not seen any.
That was close.
Didn't we run into
That was
something
scary.
similar to mind flayers towards the beginning of this campaign?
We didn't actually find mind flayers, though. It was a mind flayer ship that was attacked, right, CJ?
Yeah, they were all killed.
Yeah, it was an empty ravaged nautiloid.
Maybe you would like to end your quest and join our quest. We are moving on the owls of Xaryxis. They have been destroying whole planets, whole systems. Our system is under threat. We're uniting to fight them.
No, I must remain here and protect Her Majesty's realm, as you know, I cannot allow the Xaryxians or others to just travel through our realm willy-nilly. We must investigate. I cannot come with you, unfortunately.
Oh, I agree with that. We can't allow anything to happen willy-nilly.
But since you are heading to the Xaryxians, I offer you this, and best regards on your journey. And she tosses a small vial towards Jay.
I'll snatch it.
Okay. Give the Xaryxian Empire my regards. It is unfortunately you have not seen any mind flayers. Farewell. And she and her dragon fly off away from you.
That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
And she hunts mind flayers.
Yes. She's Crux kind of turns to you and says, "Yeah, those Githyanki, they're always fighting mind flayers, It's kind of their thing.
Well,
An eternal war.
these Yankees must be powerful indeed.
They're way
Perhaps.
better than the Githmets."
Yes, I agree.
Well, they have dragons, which must help.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jay, what's in that vial that you were given?
What is it, CJ?
It is a vial containing oil of sharpness. You've seen these before, I assume.
Oil of sharpness. Would you like to inspect it?
Yeah, sure. I'll look at it. And I'll give it back to him.
It is indeed oil of sharpness.
I have no idea what.
Oh,
You just like look at the label, like, yep, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's what it says.
It's
there
labeled.
was one time that Zigard filled my tank with oil of sharpness.
So it can coat a it can coat a slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 5 pieces of ammunition.
Yes.
It gives
And-
a +3 attack bonus
And damage bonus.
and damage rolls.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And it lasts for 1 hour.
Well, that looks like something that
Wow.
he gave to you, Jay. You should keep it and use it on your sword or your lance.
I will. I will certainly make use of this oil.
That is an honor indeed. You are becoming more human by the day.
A knight has entrusted me with it. It's very
Very-
important.
I wonder if does that stack?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Rules
then.
as written, CJ.
The magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage.
It might just supersede whatever I've got.
I think it just supersedes. It doesn't stack with the.
But would other effects work? Like if my lance is radiant? Steph and I were just talking about this off stream, but if I chose the lance as my radiant weapon, which makes it magical +1, and the reaction of blinding people, could I then have the +3 and still
Yeah, I
the
think that
radiant
would
aspect?
still blind
You
people.
you would still have the radiant parts, but the +1 would be superseded by. the
Totally
+3.
fine. Totally understandable.
Yeah, the radiant weapon.
All right, I'll
Alright.
take it.
Awesome.
Jay drops the bottle. It crashes all over the deck.
oh,
The ship
butter-
becomes a weapon.
oh,
ship.
Butterfingers.
Just 1 minute later. Yeah, so your fleet continues its journey through the astral sea in the direction of Xaryxis space. And you emerge from the silver haze of the astral sea and enter a wild space system illuminated by a white star. And you guys have now arrived in Xaryxis space. I'm gonna pull you guys over. I don't know what you guys see if I pull you over here.
Anella, will you
Mhm.
send a message to Princess Adelia and say we have arrived?
I don't know how soon we're going to be in a fight, so I rather not. I have a feeling I'm going to need every spell slot coming up.
The answer is no.
Yes.
The answer is no.
I don't speak, I just look a little grumpy.
You want me to switch over to the Roll20, CJ?
I don't think you need to. I just maybe you can. I don't know. What do you guys see in this? I don't know what you guys see on this map.
That's what we
it
see.
does
We
have
see
all of the-
Xaryxis, the sun. We see Verdurin, number 1. Rivas,
Okay.
number 2.
Okay, so you see everything I see.
Zarindar, number 3. Imperial. Ooh, it's a butterfly.
Imperial Citadel. It's a butterfly.
Are we supposed to see this or no?
Yeah, you can see this. This is
Oh, and it tells us how far
the map of
how far
Xaryxis.
each place is.
Yes.
But we were supposed to go to the Citadel, right? And do
Yes.
something there.
I bet you we have
Um,
to go to Verdurin first, then Rivas, then Zarindar, and then eventually the Imperial City.
Perhaps we
Uh,
have to disable the the shields.
It's actually just no. It's just, those are just the orbits. So Veridurn is the first orbit. The Revis is the second planet in the orbit. Zarindar and the Imperial City are the third and fourth planets in the. Well, Zarindar and the Imperial City are in the same orbit.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the orbits they're in. They're not.
Right.
They're not locations you need to go to.
It looks like at least 4 more episodes.
However, you guys, you all can see from where you are. You don't have the Wild Space Orrery anymore with you, right? You guys gave that away.
Well, we gave
During
it to the
uh,
we gave it to one of the people. I forget who.
Yeah, the
Um,
Aarakocra, right?
but the Kogra. But we could ask them, and because they're with us, right? We could say, can
They're
we-
with you. They're on another ship that's like, there's 27 other ships with you.
The only group that didn't come with us were the humans.
Yes.
Right.
The
Yeah,
humans
that guy.
and their 3
Damn
space-
humans.
Duck hair, old duck hair.
Duck
Oh.
hair, that's right.
Oh, the care.
We'll just find them like after we're done with the entire game, and it's like you.
We're gonna find them.
You're gonna go find his planet, plant seeds on it. That'll get
Oh,
destroyed.
Oh boy.
destroy his planet.
Will be just as terrible as the Xaryxians.
But you can see from the from about where you are. There is the Imperial Citadel is connected to Xaryxis, the sun, by a large beam of light, 300 million miles long.
Oh, that's the energy. The princess said they were funneling their energy stolen from the other planets into the sun.
Going to Zarindar?
Going to the Imperial Citadel.
In the Imperial
There's
City.
Yeah,
We
there's a
must.
beam of light.
Perhaps we should directly attack the Imperial Citadel. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Well, I don't know. Is that the smartest play here? What else? I mean, we can't win a head-on confrontation, correct?
You can certainly try.
Were
Well,
we
that's
given any instruction by Princess Zidali as she left?
Just the ring, right?
She said, "You'll need my ring to save your world."
Very specific directions.
Oh, well, if we already have the ring to save our world, perhaps we should leave.
Let's just go back to our planet.
We must rescue her.
We need to know what information we need to save our world. She has clearly something planned.
Send a message to her.
I got weird vibes from her last time. Messaged her.
The only problem is, other than just going straight to the Citadel, we don't know if there's something else we should be doing. I think reaching out is not a bad idea.
Do we have any way of contacting our allies?
Yeah, the other
yeah,
people
you
on the
can-
boats?
You can do what's that thing? Is it
Semaphore.
Yeah, you can do semaphore. I was gonna say semaphore, but I wasn't sure if that was the right word. But yeah, you can semaphore to the other ships.
What's semaphore?
Messages. That's
Yeah, I
the
know. What's going on?
that's
Flag
flag
messages.
flag messages.
Like
Oh.
in the Napoleonic Wars.
You can send different
What about like
messages
a
by holding flags in different
string and 2
orientations.
tin cans? What do you think of that?
You could try that. You could also what's that? Isn't there a cantrip that you can use to send?
Yeah, I've got
Message.
a message. I can send messages.
You can use message.
I think message is a
limited.
range of 30
Yeah,
feet.
that's limited.
No, I thought it was 120.
120.
It could be
Oh.
longer than that, but we might. I don't know how close we
And-
sail to each other.
I guess I'm curious if, because Vocaf was kind of not necessarily allied with the Xaryxians, right? But not on bad terms with them.
Bocath's he was more neutral. It was more of a neutral thing, and then once they attacked his citadel,
Yes.
he was
Probably
like,
don't like them. Yeah.
Does he know
Let's-
anything about Xaryxis space?
he does not.
Hmm.
He stayed
like-
behind in his fortress anyway.
Oh, okay.
I believe he stays behind. Yeah, he stays behind. But yeah, I mean, the coalition, you did set off in a sort of warlike manner.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. You gathered this fleet to attack Xaryxia
Yes.
We must. Yeah.
because
I-
of
We've got to go and attack the Citadel. This is what we came to do.
I think we need to start in approaching the Citadel in formation.
All
And
right.
there's no chance at doing a surprise. I guess this is a surprise ambush.
This is a surprise attack.
They don't know we're coming, yeah.
X foils in attack position.
All right, everyone, use your cloaking devices.
so you guys are headed towards the citadel.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys begin traveling, and then when you guys are about within a mile of the Imperial Citadel, ahead of you, you see an elegant, crystal-spired city built on the back of an asteroid shaped like a moth, with shipyards sprouting from its wings. Atop the moth's head stands a magnificent temple. A beam of light stretches from a crystal atop the temple towards the bright white star Xaryxis. An armada of crystal-winged ships patrols the region between your fleet and the Citadel. The closest enemy ship is about 1,000 feet away.
We should.
Look at the size of that thing.
Utah!
Our fleet should engage the ships while we go to the center of the Citadel.
So,
That's not a bad idea. Little distraction.
Yes.
is our ship going to be fast enough to weave through everything?
She did the Kessel run under 12 parsecs.
She'll hold together.
All right.
Crux, take the helm.
No, I can't. I'm not the Spelljammer. I can't take the Spelljamming helm.
I will
thi-
take the helm.
That's the other guy's job. What's his name?
The
The
Hadozi.
Hadozi.
The Hadozi. Yeah, right.
What's his name? Chomp?
Monkey Boodle, take the helm.
Can I send a semaphore message to the whole fleet?
Coppola's like, I'll take the helm. Sure, you
Top-
send a-
Topola
a
can do
summon
it?
for him.
I'm gonna send
Anyone can. Yeah,
Sig-
Topola can do it.
this.
Anyone except for
Flinch, Flinch, take the helm.
Flinch.
Flinch, yeah. I'm going to send a message to everyone in the whole fleet. Zigard expects that every person will do their duty.
All right.
And die for the cause.
Die for the cause.
He turns off message and then says that to us.
No, I don't do that.
Of course not. No, we have made friends.
These are our friends and allies.
All right.
We must survive. For Orwick, 1, 3, and 7. The rest of them are less important.
They can all console themselves.
And Nalla's just rethinking all her choices that have led her to this point in her life.
And wondering what her mother thinks about what her mother would be saying right now.
Like, I have this.
Fedomus, Anala, Fedomus.
Fodomus. All right, so the plan is we're gonna head directly for the light, right? The citadel and
Right.
the beacon, the what's collecting the light,
Mhm.
and everybody else is gonna make it like a distraction.
Yeah.
So we're destroying the light of Xaryxis.
We're destroying where it's feeding off all the planets.
All right, CJ, are we?
Can we do this?
Can we do this?
Yeah, you can certainly try. I wish they had like a good map for this because like there's not a whole lot.
We could do
So,
theater of the mind,
Yeah.
so to
We'll have
speak.
to do theater of the mind. So there are about 30 Star Moth ships amongst the Xaryxian fleet, and the other ships in your armada begin kind of flying towards. They kind of hit the jets and they start flying in to engage the enemy. You also are in there. To that scene in Endgame where the Black Panther and Captain America just jet in front of everyone else. Yeah, there's 2 ships that do that. The 2 Hammerhead ships from the Mercanes just like rush past you and head in because those were the ones that Vokath brought in, and they're flying straight in to the to engage while the other ships all kind of surround you and come in, and someone you hear on your left, and like another ship comes in on your left through. And we'll roll initiative. As you can see, the Armada flagship in the distance, and it seems to have like turned and focused its attention on you, noticing that you seem to be the flagship of your fleet. So we'll roll initiative. We'll do the side initiatives for the 2 combatants in this, for the 2 sides.
Lord Zigard, do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
I got 18.
oh, I got a 19.
Oh no.
Uh,
I thought we were
Oh.
gonna win that one.
that was a close one. That was a close one. All right, so the 2 of your ships both start about 1,000 feet away from each other. The Star Moth of
Wait. I don't know if I can actually do this because it's a ship. Because I traded in mage armor for silvery barbs, where I can impose disadvantage on someone else's roll.
I believe there's
Wait,
a distance involved.
Yeah, 60 feet.
60 feet. Yeah.
Man, that would have been fun.
As silvery barbs, their whole crew.
I just like start yelling insults. out there.
Quick, get within 60 feet of that ship.
I try try to cast it through sending at somebody at sea.
All right, mark off a spell slot.
No, no. That's 60 feet, man. Ah.
What
Okay.
are we? What are our typical roles on the ship again? I know Zigard, you usually boss people around, but
Yeah, we should have like fun rolls, like
I-
somebody can shoot and someone.
yeah, I
can
feel like
shoot
we've
something
done
else.
that though. Like Stefano, you've been good with like
I
the
was on
weapons,
the
right?
ballista, I think.
Yeah.
I usually do the direction, right? The helm.
I don't know what I do. I think one time I inspired the crew. Another time I helped fix the
One
ballista.
time you helped me and you attacked and you got a 1.
Yeah, Jay's not great, but and then Anella, as soon as we get close enough, your spells, that's basically your job.
You can do that.
Hey, CJ, we don't have the
Yes.
character sheet for the living ship, just the bio.
Yeah, it's
I thought we did, didn't we?
Well, for
We don't
some
have
reason it's gone. It's disappeared.
because I'm trying to bring up the star moths and it's like,
Oh,
they're
yeah, you're right.
all-
Just
they're
the
all
bio.
blank. They're all blank.
I mean, if
We
I
could see the
scroll all way
stats,
down, I
though,
can see
but-
the stats. Yeah.
If you scroll, yeah, that's really frustrating and annoying. Somehow, like it like erased all of the stats. Did it do all of the creatures too?
Didn't we spend money on this?
Okay, the creatures are still there.
We never,
Search for it.
we never end up actually shooting at people though. We always just end up boarding people anyway.
CJ, is there anything I
Uh,
can't see on this map if I were to go to the GM view?
No. I mean,
Okay, I'm
there's-
gonna see
it's
if I
the
can
same.
see anything on my end.
Yeah, no, it's all empty. They're all blank. But I can tell you, I can give you the stats.
We actually do have the stats in that bio, but we just won't be able to
Oh,
roll
it's-
using it.
Yeah.
It's the Star Moth. Oh no, sorry,
No, it's a living ship.
living ship.
Living ship.
If you scroll all the way down, in
I
the
see
bio,
it. I have
tells
it.
us all this. It tells us armor
Oh,
class,
it does. Okay.
hit
So, yeah.
points, damage threshold.
Hit points, damage threshold, all that fun stuff. Okay. But we will move on. The Star Moth.
Do you all see it in your journal now or no?
You should all have.
Under vehicles,
Yeah, or under. You should see the living ship in your journal.
Yeah, you guys should all have it in the journal.
Do you see the character sheet?
It's reloading.
Yeah, it's real. We'll be fine, guys. I'm not
We'll be fine.
worried.
While the living ship is loading on all of our screens, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
And check out Breakfast King. She's back.
And
Yeah.
maybe I'm just gonna reload roll 20 altogether.
Yeah, it's just
I've
it's
got
not
it.
going through now.
I've got it. It came through on the player view.
You know, I'm not gonna concern myself with the ship. I'm just gonna blast things.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, but it just says that everything's 10 on the character sheet for me.
Oh yeah, me too. I see that.
Well,
Okay.
either
Well, there
way.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! The Star Moth begins to try and close up some distance with you. It will dash. It is now 900 feet from you and your ship. I don't believe.
So if we spend a couple rounds just kind of like trying to approach, or is there a way to evade this? Could we maybe?
Yeah, I want to ignore this and head straight for the Citadel.
Yeah,
I'll
CJ,
send
is it possible that we could do some sort of like a group
the
check to
basic
like,
maneuvers.
yeah, or like you interpose one of the other ships, like if we had an Aarakocra ship or a
Yeah.
Thrycreen ship, like kind of like use that as cover and let them fight.
Yeah, it's certainly possible that another ship can come in. I mean, everyone's kind of battling it out right now around you. All of the ships are like, kind of engaging with one another.
How far away is the light?
You are, I believe, a mile away at this point. You're within a mile of the city.
Okay.
Can we just dash towards the city while returning fire?
I think that's a great plan. Yeah, try to go directly point A to point B.
So are we going straight for it and like fly under it?
We'll play some chicken with it.
How many feet are in a mile?
5,280.
Okay.
We'll just keep casting dissonant whispers on every captain we see. Make them run away.
Cast it on the ship whenever we're within 60 feet.
Hey, there's only one
You're-
Spelljammer per ship, right?
I mean, yeah, but they'll run away for a turn and then they'll come back.
That's not necessarily true. There might be other spell jammers on the ships.
Oh.
All right. Well, if we move 80 feet per turn by dashing, it'll take us a lot of turns to get there.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't think we're getting out of this fight.
I'm gonna man the ballista. Apparently, we have a crew of 5.
I'm gonna ready the squid.
It would take you 66 turns to get to
Join us for this thrilling game
traveling it.
of running away for 66.
Next turn.
So what is your plan? You're gonna move, dash.
I think we're gonna dash
Ship.
directly
You're
to
gonna
the
dash
citadel and try to. I mean, fire back if we can, but when
Right.
we're in range. But until then, just go as fast as possible to the citadel.
Yeah.
And the living ship travels at 80 in a dash.
Well,
With a dash,
yes.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Speed 40, but
Yeah.
80, yes.
Yeah.
With a dash.
This is like
So-
Ant-Man when, like, on the ship, it's hectic, people are running all over the place, and the kind of camera pans out, and it's just our ship moving like this.
Yep.
Oh,
So yeah.
jeez.
Again, while you are trying to dash straight towards the citadel, the flagship is kind of interposed in its way,
Sure.
in your way. So you are traveling towards it. You're now about 860 feet from the Xaryxian flagship, and off in the distance you can see one of the hammerhead ships is just blasting away at one of the star moths, and it's 2 of its large cannons, I believe it has large cannons, fire off and take out one of the star moths.
Yes.
Hooray! Good shot.
Right. We try to use
Well-
those airline things to get it to come help us.
Your semaphores?
Yep.
Yeah, it has a blunt ram that it uses as it smashes into one of the Xaryxian ships and pelts it with mangonels and ballista shots.
Joe Manganello's?
Yes, Joe Manganellos.
Good.
Do we have a blunt
and-
ram?
You do not.
All we have is one ballista.
Yeah,
You have
we're not the warship, you
Not
know.
the best
No.
flagship.
The Moon Dancer was better than this shit.
Yeah.
We're
Should've
kind of just gonna end up hiding behind everybody else.
Oh yeah, you do have one ballista. You guys could have gotten on any other ship, and you just you gotta dance to.
We did. CJ's like, all right, which ship do you want to go on? We're like, we're
I-
going on the
Let's
second
just,
win.
Let's just board
I
them
was
and
like,
kill
which
them all.
one's the biggest?
Let's just fly into them
but
and kill them
also-
all.
You can see, unfortunately, that the Star Moths seem to have swarmed on one of the lamprey ships
Oh no.
and has taken out one of the lamprey ships.
Which race was that?
was the Artuk lamprey ship.
Oh no, not the R2.
Oh no.
Yeah, those the starfish people.
We've lost our Took.
R2.
Artuk!
But all right, top of the round. Let's do the whole. Let's roll every round, see who goes first, because it's just kind of the two ships.
Okay.
Let's have fun doing that. We'll roll each turn.
I'm doing it.
Bam! I did it,
Okay. Well,
and I rolled so bad, but I beat CJ.
Yay!
You beat me, both of you. All right. So it is your ship's turn to go first.
Double move again.
Oh.
Double move
That's the
again.
idea, you just
double
at
move.
them. That's all you can do. Double move at them and get on the ship and kill them all.
So wait,
Yeah,
Are
maybe
we-
we should just board the flagship
Yeah,
and
just
and
board
yeah,
it.
why
let's
not
board
board
it.
yeah.
We're
let's
gonna
Let's
go.
kill them
go.
all in short order.
How far?
And then-
How far away is the ship we're approaching?
You are 780 feet now.
So let's
Uh,
just
uh,
can we push
after
to
dashing.
that point where we get within board? Well, if you want to take a couple of attacks at us, you can. I imagine the strategy here is like we're like almost like a in the UFC we're like a grappler. Like we want to
Yeah.
get right up close and board them. They want to keep us in striking distance, and so they could take some shots at us. But I feel like our best option is to dash right to them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if they move away, we'll just go past them and go to the planet.
So how many shots do you think, CJ, could they get in on us if we were to go dashing all the way?
Right now, they'll have some like disadvantage shots.
Right,
for
the long
a couple
distance ones.
rounds. Because they'll have to do that. I really can't do that math.
Even if they, you could round up. Even if it's like they get
Yeah.
3 full or 4 full shots, I feel like our best bet, since our ship is not a warship, is to board them.
That would be-
What do you
'cause they'd
think,
have
everybody?
they'd have to move
I
at
concur.
half. They'd have to move at half the speed they normally would. Well, so you'd be traveling.
You could eyeball it, whatever you say. If it's
Yeah, it'd
4
be
or
like-
5, whatever.
It'd be like about 7 rounds till you guys get
Oh, 7.
uh,
Okay.
to get close
7.
to each other. Because probably 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
fine.
if
So
you-
let's.
You'd be moving 90 feet towards each other each time, and you're 780 right now. So
Gotcha.
About 7 before you're like 80 feet from each other.
I could also
Um,
get like the 4 of us to fly over there if we wanted to.
We
Yeah.
could.
Well, I could get 2 of us to fly and then carry.
I could carry one person.
They'd be
Yeah, you
firing
do their thing, yeah.
at disadvantage with just one weapon for like 1 turn.
If you could make Sassy fly, she could carry Mia and somebody.
Well, is us flying faster than the ship?
Yes. Yes.
It is. Okay.
The
Well,
ship
I
is
can-
moving what, 40? It has a speed of 40?
I can
Yeah, but we've been
teleport
moving
5.
80.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Yeah, I can teleport 500 feet, but I don't really want to do that unless the ship's going to explode.
True. So
Yeah, CJ, just do your worst. Start attacking us.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be staying near to Who would I be staying near? I'll be staying near Percy.
I think we'd all stay close to each other. I don't think we'd really
Yeah.
be. Stay within 10 feet of me, everybody.
So to get within 60 feet, so to get at 60 feet right now, you have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I don't
Carry
need
the
60
7.
feet.
8 rounds, traveling 90 feet between you.
How long to get to 150 feet?
1 less turn. Hi, cat.
Alright.
Look at this. He just like crawled himself up. Hi, buddy.
So at the 7th turn, then Estelle, we would fly.
I was thinking about doing some damage first.
Ah, okay.
And then okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you guys want to?
Because if we're that,
I say we
Right, the
dash
range.
every round to get there as fast as possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
And they can shoot at us
And,
however many times that would be.
But,
But-
we're going so fast, they should have disadvantage.
I mean, did the hammerhead like head over and is it going to start helping us? Attacking
That's
the flag?
fighting another ship.
Well, it's fighting another ship.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
like a big
blew it up.
battle, you know. Imagine.
Very
Yeah, I
big
know.
battle. It's a
There's
big-
like things flying
Yes.
all over the place.
Yeah, there's ballista shots flying over your head, and
Yeah.
there's rocks.
Yeah, I
and
get that. Yeah,
Things flying. It looks like the opening of Star Wars Episode 3.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Yeah,
board.
good one.
Let's board this thing. Start attacking us. We're gonna be fine.
All right. So I will attack you. Let's see. Okay, Cat, you need to go.
You just got boarded.
I did. By some tabaxi.
Tabaxi raise.
Space tabaxi.
Not the space tabaxi.
Yeah, so
But you said one would be at disadvantage, right?
Well, it's gonna be the ballista. The mangonels are disadvantaged for like 1 round. No, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. So I'm very sad that like all of the stuff went away. Oh, you know what though? Probably in roleplay, because we have it in roleplay, right? Do I still have this coming? Yes. Yes.
We have a lot of hit points, don't we, guys? Right?
That's good.
250.
Ah. Would have been better if it was about tree fitty.
And we have a damage threshold of 15. So
Okay.
We do have a
who
tree.
rolls low.
We do have a tree.
We do have a tree.
It should be tree fitty.
Is it too late to quit the game?
Oh, great. A crit. Oh, it's at disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage. So it's gonna miss the first one.
You're so lucky.
Next shot. From the mangonel.
Look at these. That's
Okay.
a
All right, that one's going to hit.
No,
that's a
that's
Joe
7.
Manganel right there.
That's a 7.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, you're still rolling disadvantage.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's a disadvantage until you're within 200 feet.
Gotcha.
So you're at 690 feet right now. 600 feet.
I can taste the
Another
fear on the
miss.
wind.
11's gonna miss.
I can taste their fear.
Oh, we're just zipping.
Yeah. Oh.
1, 2,
510.
3. 1, 2.
As we head in,
4. Yeah.
it's just like we anticipate all the shots. We're like weaving in and out.
We're using the force to tell where it's
We're
gonna
using the
be.
force.
So now that. Oh, whoops, no.
Oh. Oh yes.
Sorry.
He can't hit us.
The 5d10 is not the thing.
Don't say you can't hit us. They're gonna get a crit against
10,
us here.
16 didn't work. But now you're at
Now the mangonel and the ballista can attack.
the mangonel and the ballista can attack. Both still at disadvantage. So
Oh. Oh.
what do we get? Ballista an 11. Oh, an 18. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
And that does
Start mending.
21
6 damage.
damage. 6
Yeah, because we have a
damage.
threshold, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Start mending.
I don't. I feel like if we mend, then we don't get the 80 feet though.
Oh, our damage threshold is 15.
That's why it's only 6.
Mangonel misses. Alright, and then we're at one more round of disadvantage shots.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Ooh. What's our AC?
15. So I
15.
think one of those is gonna hit.
Yeah,
Roll
it looks
too
like the
many.
21 is going to hit.
21's gonna hit. And
I
then,
can't use
11,
shield on any of
14
this with the
misses.
ship.
It's not
14
us, the target. It's not you, the target.
Damage. And then this
Yeah.
is disadvantage.
Oh, that one hits.
So that was 14 damage from the ballista, which does not do anything. And then the mangonel is gonna hit.
We got pretty lucky, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait,
For-
that's
All right,
29?
so that's 14.
15 damage.
Oh, it's the damage. Yeah.
14 damage.
So far we've taken
20.
20 damage.
Less than 10%.
Yeah, I'm thrilled with this.
Yeah,
And
we're
now-
we're going in. Let's keep going.
How many more rounds,
I
CJ?
got one more. I think we got 3 more
3 more?
Okay.
rounds of damage.
Roll them all. Now
Do
no
your
more
worst.
disadvantage, right?
I think
I still got to do my thing at 150 feet. Because I have a feeling there's a lot of people on the ship.
Yeah, the mangonel has to attack once regularly. And the ballista, there's still a disadvantage. Let's see, look at that. Mangonel, I believe, misses. The ballista misses, and then the ballista hits. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. The ballista does another 5 damage to the ship. And now you are within, I believe, 150 feet of the ship. So we can roll to determine who gets to go first.
All right.
Clicked too many things. So, I got an 11 for this round of initiative. And
Should
each
this
of
be an
these
initiative
rounds,
roll, by the way?
For the last one, it doesn't. It is only when it matters.
because you guys were just gonna.
Yeah, we're just
you guys
darting.
were just heading. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter who was firing. At which point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to use your initiative, Zigard. Andrew, you already rolled.
Got a 14.
Yeah, but you already rolled at the beginning. It's
Oh.
it's Stefano's turn because
Okay.
he got initiative jacked by Bob in the last one.
Oh, yeah. Go on, Stefano.
Huzzah!
Yes.
9.
Yeah. Oh, also throughout each of the rounds that you were traveling, you could see the other ships. You know, one of the hammerhead ships was just swarmed by the star moths and taken out. Just like it, like strafed over like an Imperial Star Destroyer. Just explosions everywhere. The Wasp ships were destroying star moths left and right, but then the Shrike ships from the Aarakocra started being taken out, and it seems like for every one of their ships, one of your ships got taken out, and for every the battle just seems to be on even footing as you guys are.
Which means it's
taking
not good for us because we're probably the lesser force.
I think it was 27 to 30 ships.
Oh, okay. We actually had more ships than I anticipated. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 5 Shrike ships, 5 Lampreys, 2 Hammerheads, 5 Squids, 6 Wasps, and 1 and 4 Scorpion ships.
We
And
can do
us.
And you.
Okay, I'm actually
Oh,
pretty
really?
happy then.
And we're taking on the flagship, which is interesting.
Again, things are flying. Ships are exploding all around you.
So are you going to attack the ship and then I can do something?
Yes, I'm going to attack you guys. Well, once with the Mangonel, once with 2 ballistas. The Mangonel and the ballista will hit. Mangonel. Ballista Mangonel damage. Oh,
Ooh.
32 for 17
17.
damage. And no damage from the ballista.
Cool.
Blue.
Yeah, it was blue.
1, 9, 4.
All right, we're at 208. We're just still pretty healthy.
We're right
So-
there.
Still doing all right.
And now we're within
Okay.
150 feet.
You're within 150 feet.
All right, Estelle,
Awesome.
light them up.
Okay, so Anella walks to the bow of the ship and just tears space apart. And I love the description for this. You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. So I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar on the ship,
Whoa.
Okay.
right in the middle of it. I want to try to get as many of the weapons as possible in this darkness. Not so much to damage the ship as it is to damage the people. Okay, so I need dexterity saves from a bunch of them. And they're gonna have a bad time in there. And that's gonna stay up for a minute.
Wow, this is crazy.
This is what I did with the first ship we
Yeah.
ran across.
Right.
And it just repeated. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. So this is like getting to people inside the ship as well.
And to think that you got that pickled octopus tentacle from food that I made.
Oh, and I also cast it using the sorcery points rather than a spell slot. Because I can do that apparently. I'm just here to cast and cast and cast.
I
And
need
it's a third level, so.
all of the NPCs. So we are astral levels. Okay. One of these.
So it's just you just see like a almost like a black hole just in front of you. Just a void. It's like
Just yes, avoid the void.
where there were stars and things, it's just darkness.
So I'm gonna say you don't really hit all of the ship's crew.
Yeah.
In this, the star moths are 200 feet
Oh, that's big.
across, 20 feet wide. So
Okay.
you get
Well, I guess I've essentially split the ship in half. Not like literally, but sort
Yeah.
of divided everyone.
so it's how sorry, what was the size of the sphere? It was
Oh, that's
20,
gonna be a
20
lot
foot
of crew.
radius.
That's gonna be a lot of
what?
crew.
It was 20 foot
20
radius
foot
sphere, I
radius.
believe.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can hit like
So, it's,
kind of the middle of the ship. Let me see if I can I'll show you a
so I can get like a 40 feet of its length then.
It's still pretty good. I mean, right in the middle
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the ship, it's like,
You're in the middle. I'm trying to like
Yeah.
get like
Mm-hmm.
where they would have like the ballistas at and
yeah.
just divide and conquer as well.
yeah, where is
Oh, and the creatures within the area are blinded. Oh, let me see if I can display.
Blinded by the light
Oh,
of
there we
Xaryxis.
go.
No, not by any light at all.
No light.
Oh, I can actually, I can show you. Well, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit show to player. I'm gonna show you the image of the star moth.
Ah.
Scroll a little bit down, but
We've-
don't
yeah,
look
we've
at
seen
the
this
thing. So
The
yeah, that's
stats?
like, yeah, don't scroll down to the stats,
Oh,
but you can
neat.
see that like big center portion before the after the front of the ship.
Yep.
You kind of target that area.
Okay, nice.
ship.
nice.
The ballistas are on the front end of the ship, along with the mangonel. All seem to be in the front. Actually, maybe you go for that. You want to try and take out their weapons?
Well, I guess where are we hitting them with our own ship?
I mean,
We're not hitting them. We're just going to board them.
Okay.
Like, we're
Okay.
going to saddle up to it and, like, hook it in board.
Also, I feel like the ballista won't affect us. I just want to kill a lot of people. I guess is what I want to do. Yeah, let's do like the start. I want to divide the ship, divide and conquer.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight a bunch of people on the ship.
Okay.
Yes.
So, all right, you take out the middle of the ship. So we've got. You probably get these guys. You'll probably avoid that one. So, you need deck saves. What is it?
And depending on how many people you have on this
Dex
crew, this might take a
saves.
while.
This might take a while.
Although the acid damage is 3, so they'll either take 3 or 1.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of tentacles in the void there with them.
Didn't have to wait till February to have Call of Cthulhu on the stream.
I'm like, oh my goodness,
This is
Anella, it's
50.
beautiful.
1, 2.
Oh god, the noise. It describes the noise.
Yes,
does?
slurping sounds.
Soft
Ugh.
whispers and
5.
slurping.
Milky,
5 of them.
otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Oh my god.
This is terrible.
5 of them take
A
5.
cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away.
And
This
And
is
they-
what's constantly in Anella's head all the time. It's like, oh god.
It makes a lot of sense, actually.
whatever.
All the trauma manifest.
Wow, so if you failed your dexterity save, the acid is milky substance from the tentacles rubbing against them.
I thought the tentacles were milky white.
Oh, the tentacles are the milkiness. Weird. Really weird.
It's just, and they're blind inside of it too.
That makes sense. There's pure darkness. That makes sense.
This gives me an idea for my next dish.
I just pull out a PBJ from my
Squid
pocket. and just eat it.
Alfredo.
The astral.
Oh my god.
All right, that's okay. So yeah, you deal a significant amount of damage as you open up a hole in space, and horrible tentacles and shrieking blind and disorient a large amount of the crew of the ship.
I feel
The
bad for
ship
them.
even seems to stop moving and be almost dead in the water. for
Dead in the
better or
sky.
worse.
So, should we just like fly underneath it and just go?
Yeah, CJ, do you
Or-
think we could, at this point, go past it?
You can try. You can certainly try.
We're
I
just going to
have
keep
no-
booking
How
it.
long does the
A minute for its concentration. I don't know how concentration works if I leave the area.
I think we should board it. We're not
Alright,
really
let's board it and kill these things.
If we
injured
take the
anyway.
flagship, we'll destroy the morale or
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
I have
let's do
something
it.
I want to
I
do.
mean, we could also just sit here pretty for a
It could be
minute
like-
and just like watch them struggle.
It could be like Star Wars or Star Trek, where if you take out the flagship, everything else just suddenly explodes for some reason.
It is possible.
None of the
or
other
like
ships.
Independence Day when we take
Yeah.
out the mothership.
You
Everything
just take
else
out
dies.
the one ship.
All right, let's take the
That's all you
flagship.
need to do.
Then also
Alright,
we
we're-
have a flagship.
Yeah, we want to board.
Yeah.
So let's
Okay.
go.
You guys go on there. I'm gonna stick on the ship for a minute. so everything-
Put us on. Put us on,
Alright.
coach.
Can they not
Alright.
shoot anymore? Can we get right on now? Or can they still shoot at us?
They could still shoot you. There again, she split the ship. She didn't go for the weapons, so they
It's
do
all good.
still have.
I have something I want to do when I get within 120 feet. Then
All right.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
kind of
so you
figure
guys,
for boarding it.
You were 150 feet, so if you're doing nothing, while you can move in and board a little closer. So
Okay.
yeah, you get within 120 as you're moving the ship
Oh.
into range. So you can go ahead.
can I do my thing?
Yeah,
I
go
want
ahead.
to target the. I think the weapons are concentrated in the front.
Yes.
I want to target those crew with hypnotic pattern, which is
Okay.
a 30-foot cube. It's concentration up to 1 minute. It's kind of the same as Hunger of Hadar, except it's kind of pretty rather than really disturbing.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Otherwise,
You don't find the void beautiful?
they're charmed and they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0,
Uh,
which I imagine will stop them shooting.
Oh, if you incapacitate them, I could drop a fireball on them.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I love magic.
once
you
we're
get-
30 feet away, I'm gonna cast reduce on the ship.
Don't know if that works. Does that?
I don't think it works on object.
I don't think that works.
It says you
works-
cause a creature or an object within range to grow larger or small.
I don't. think
An
that works-
object? Really?
It does say object.
Works on ship.
Wait, I want
All
to see.
right, no,
wait, I
it's
want to
fine.
see this.
It's okay. It doesn't
No,
work.
No, I want to see
Let's
this.
just board this
Say-
thing. I want to kill these
I'm gonna
Xaryxians.
say it.
Oh, if
does-
you
I just-
drink it on them, you'll destroy all the people inside.
I just want to kill the goddamn Xaryxians. Put me on the
This
damn
is so
ship.
Drive me
brutal.
closer.
All right. So three of the crew that are manning the weapons are what does it do? Incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Yeah,
Yes.
they just
So
stare
they
up at the
cannot-
beautiful.
Yeah, they all kind of stare up at
Colors.
the beautiful colors. It's a waving pattern of like the aurora borealis in their eyes. They're just kind of glaze over. The other ones are like, "What are you doing? Load the mangonel! Hey, get the ballista bolts on there!" So
Hopefully
Three of
that
them
slows them
are-
down.
yeah, that should slow down the attack, and you continue on. You are now within 60 feet of the ship.
Ooh,
Um,
is it my turn again?
It
Our
is.
turn?
We'll go back around. We'll roll initiative.
Is it my turn to roll initiative?
It
It's
is.
your turn to roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's CJ.
18.
Oh,
18.
Anella.
Roll.
Oh
Wow.
no.
We'll roll it off.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh
a
my
19.
god!
No.
Another
Oh.
18.
another 18.
Your
All right.
initiative's so high.
So how does someone?
You tried.
I
Yeah.
tried.
Unfortunately, the hypnotic patterned people are shaken awake. But what happens to the ones that are Hadard? Can they?
They have to do another dex save, and if they're
They
still in there, they get the acid damage still.
Oh, okay.
Let me put it up again. Ah,
Okay, well,
no, I didn't mean to cast it, but I guess I also still need to do the damage for it anyways. Yeah, so if there's... Hey, work with me here. Display. There it is. Okay.
Two, three.
Okay, any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed a dexterity saving throw, or
Mhm.
take the acid. Any creature that starts its turn there takes the cold damage.
Okay, so they're all gonna end up taking a bunch of damage.
8 cold damage and... Wow.
So they took. Okay. Cool. There. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So and a bunch of them take more damage, and you are, and then
That... Okay, so what does the ship do then to us?
the ship can't really do much because they can't really get anyone. They have to spend their action waking up the crew, and everyone else is running around blinded in the void, and trying
Wow.
to.
Well, I know...
So they're a little incapacitated at this point.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
I want to drop a fireball on the weapons. On all
Okay.
the people there.
Go for it.
Awesome. Let's cast this puppy.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, wow.
At least that'll warm them up because of the cold.
You're hot and you're cold.
You're making them go hot and cold.
It's a 20
34
foot,
damage.
20 foot radius sphere.
All right. Yeah, you'll hit pretty much all of the weapons. Yeah, I
That's-
think-
Ooh, that's a good chunk of damage.
Yeah.
They'll learn to fear the name Manila.
Your mother would be proud.
She'd be sad, shocked, appalled, disappointed.
Yeah, you'll hit the crew, mostly manning the ballistas.
All right.
And that is, and they are making dex saves. Cast 15.
It says it ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. I don't suppose these ballistas have like used gunpowder or anything like that.
No,
All right.
their ballistas not cannons.
Cannons.
All right.
There's no.
But-
Your ship has the smoke powder from the GIF and their muskets.
But if it is wooden, wouldn't it count as flammable? With a
They
flammable
are
object?
they're not really wooden ships.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Mhm.
So it's all magical. Maybe the ballistas are damaged a little bit. Yeah, we'll say the duelisters are damaged in your fireball.
Oh jeez, did I put the arms of Hadar? Not the arms, whatever it was. Hunger of Hadar on where the Spelljammers are. The little command center thing.
That's probably why they stopped moving.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably why they stopped moving.
I'm a monster.
So are we close
So, yeah,
enough now to? I know we're 60 feet away
seems
now.
like-
Are we able to get on their ship?
If you would like to, yeah. So you absolutely destroy those poor not so very innocent warriors that were on the weapons.
On the weapons.
Yeah. So that's that plus that. So they're about there. So.
Oof.
So should we roll regular initiative now that we're near it, boarding it?
Yeah, we can roll regular.
Okay. Should we wait for you to pull up the tracker?
Tracker.
Oh, we don't have our tokens out actually.
We don't have your tokens.
Is this
so-
going to be more Theater of the Mind, or do they have?
Yeah, it's gonna be more theater than mine.
okay.
I don't want to pull out a Star Moth battle map with all of this.
No, that's fine. Do you want to just
Extra.
us roll our initiative then? And
Yeah, I'll track it. Y'all can roll initiative for the ship.
For the ship or for
ship
us?
or for us?
For yourselves for
Okay.
your boarding
Okay.
of the ship.
5.
These initiatives here.
5.
Bye.
You slow pokes.
This was the time. This was the time for the low initiatives.
We've
We got all the
softened them up.
high ones, but CJ rolled higher.
We're on top of it, guys.
We've softened them up. Don't worry.
All right. Do we want to just have Anella first, me second, and Jay third, or do we want to figure it out? I'm just doing it based on initiative pluses.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind going last.
All right, it's
Heck
5.
yeah.
Did you all three roll 5s?
Mhm.
We did.
And what did Zygarde? Oh, Zygarde's a 19.
Very easy to remember this initiative order.
Sorry, it's Jay, Percy.
We're gonna actually do it the opposite. It's gonna be Anella, Percy, Jay.
Yeah.
Anella,
Percy, and then Jay.
Jay. Okay, that's great. Great. All right, yeah. So you guys, y'all can kind of board the ship. You see, kind of board on the main deck of the ship. Let me I'll bring up a Star Moth map for you guys to see. Maybe I can bring you guys, but it's not going to really be
Just a reference.
just a reference. Yeah, it's
Okay.
not for battle map
Mm-hmm.
purposes. Where are you? You're here. And then bring you to Star Moth. And go to Star Moth, and then go to Light Night.
We're in the Hadar section.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we are.
Does that work? Let me see if I like.
How crummy would it be if we like landed in our own Hadar section?
We're smarter than this.
Switch this.
Is the lighting not working?
I guess I have to pull in a character.
You could take off
how do I-
the entire lighting if you go into the map,
Yeah.
the settings of the map. You could turn dynamic lighting off.
there's that.
My spell is too powerful. Darkness
That's what it
everywhere.
is. Your spell is too powerful.
Oh, that's good.
I feel soft I hear soft
Dynamic
whispers.
lighting off. There you go.
Jay, did you touch me? That's
Y'all
soft
can
touch.
see everything on the Star Moth.
Yeah, here we go.
That was just my pseudopod.
It,
I'm
no,
sure that's
it
what
was-
you say to
it was-
everyone.
It was this squid dish that I just
Whipped up.
gave you.
So like that area is Hadard.
Okay.
It would affect the other floors as well.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm gonna do that here. So I guess it's like on the side view of the ship.
Yeah,
That's pretty much the Hadard.
the
area.
Hadard area.
All right, and where are we? We're at
This
the
area's
front, right?
been fireballed. You guys.
Yeah, I got a
probably-
fireball. It's all scorched.
Yeah, you're probably off.
Probably coming in right here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
somewhere along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the weapons are up there.
Okay.
All right, so what would you all like to do?
I want to attack the nearest creature when
All
it's
right.
my turn.
This is gonna take a while.
It is their turn. So the warriors rolled really well, but they're all like scrambling. You don't think they're all scrambling? They haven't really gotten their wits about them yet. Zigard, what would you like to do?
I want to blow shatter into the most dense concentration of the warriors.
Okay, they are probably amongst the weapons, or again, that seems to be where they're mostly they're concentrated. Otherwise, they're like kind of scattered about the ship.
So I'll do it at the weapons then. Oh, that's pretty high.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good for shatter.
20
DC
thunder.
16.
Actually, I should keep
for
roll 20 open, actually. Just so we can see the rolls.
Warriors, and they're making a con save. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fail, 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 pass.
How
20
many are we
thunder.
talking about here, CJ? Are we talking about like dozens still alive, or is it like are we talking about like
there was-
maybe 10 or
there's about 11, so almost a dozen left
okay?
on the ship in total.
Yeah. That
Oh.
we haven't killed or
You haven't- yeah.
terrified or
You haven't. No, you haven't killed any outright yet.
gotcha.
There were
Okay, so we just
11
damaged them.
warriors
Yeah.
amongst the crew.
Gotcha.
But
Where is
with-
Lady Zedalia?
Yeah, I'm,
Are you?
We
Jay.
killed her.
Why are you slurring your words?
We've had a
I'm
long day
A long
sitting on
day
this
of-
boat.
and I'm gonna give Lady Anella
20.
bardic inspiration as well for my
Okay.
bonus.
Nice.
So your thunder wave is able to take out. You blast forward this
A wave of sound.
wave of sound. You strum your guitar in a like Marty McFly at the beginning of Back to the
Yeah.
Future, and it
It's a
just
power chord.
blast away. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of the 5 warriors. Well, actually, I guess it would be 6. So I'll just roll one more. Con save here. And they pass. Yeah, so 4 out of the 6 crew at the beginning, at the head of the ship, are blasted off of the ship and die as they float off into the astral sea. So
And the
you've
other
taken
guys-
out, 4 of them.
The other guys take 10. They take half.
Yeah. They all
Right,
take,
that's my turn. I gave another inspiration.
I think it's Zanella, right? Oh, no,
Anella, you
probably
are an
the-
inspiration.
I thought Zedalia was your inspiration.
She's gonna try to bring the same firepower
When it
here.
When it comes to like killing people, she's an inspiration.
All right, the Next up is Commander.
A commander.
Yes, he's going to come down. He comes down and he encounters the four of you on the deck, and he draws his weapon and he's going to attack Jay for boarding his ship. Let's see. A 21 and a 14.
Against
21 hits against Jay.
21 hits, yeah.
All right, so he does 3 slashing damage and 10 radiant damage to you as he attacks you and says, Prince Zelith, Prince Zelith's coronation will not be stopped.
Oh, his coronation's going on.
Ah,
This is just like Flash Gordon. Did anybody watch Flash Gordon for that?
of course.
Very good.
Quarterback
Let's
of the
get
New
him.
York Jets. We could use him right now.
Yeah, well, they're getting married and he crashes in.
Hey, CJ, how much damage you said? 20?
3 slashing and 10 radiant. So
3
13
slashing
total.
and 10 radiant.
Yes. So only 13 total. And then it is the priest's turn. The priest, he's gonna make a. What does he need to do? He needs a dex save to get out of the. That he's gonna fail that, so he's gonna take. Does he take damage? It's on his turn when he's stuck in the.
If
In
he's
the
in it,
radar? Oh,
I
in
don't think
the,
you want to roll,
if he's in it at the start of his turn, it's
roll
Yeah.
new damage for the
2d6.
yeah,
acid
2d6.
damage.
But it's a dexterity, right?
Yeah, dexterity.
So he fails that. There. I rolled 5.
Oh man, you take 2d6 cold damage at the start of your turn, and if you don't get out of it, you take another 2d6 acid damage.
All right, so he's going to take 5 plus 10, 15. So he's going to take 15. Okay, yep. Yeah, so the astral elf priest can't really do anything. You don't see him. He's in the darkness. And it is all of your turns.
Lady?
Well, Anella, Percy, and Jay.
Yep.
Anella,
Alright. Who? Okay, how many people are in front of me right now? 12? Or
I think there's 2 that Andrew didn't take out with Shatter. There's the commander, and then everyone else is in the darkness.
yeah.
okay. First level here. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna twin it. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt. And I'm gonna
Twinning.
try to hit 2 people with the Chaos Bolt. And again. Oh, did I get a? Oh, okay. Okay, careful. I think I got a chain with one of them. Or I got confused with this.
I only see 1.
Okay. Okay, it would have done it automatically that. Okay, then the second Chaos Bolt.
And who is this against?
I'm gonna use it on the one for one of the people who survived the shatter and one for the commander.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a 22 and a 15. The first one would have gone to one of the weakened people.
Yeah, so that kills one of the elves, and then the Chaos Bolt does not hit the Astral Elf Commander. He kind of
Alright.
shrugs it aside with his Radiant Blade. Your Chaos cannot defeat Radiance. It is the will of Xaryxis.
Give me a minute here. Anything I can do for my bonus action?
How far away is the
I don't wanna
commander?
use those.
Wait, did Anella, were you inspired?
Oh, I was.
you were,
Can
yeah,
I put
yeah.
that on top of the 15?
You could.
But
Good.
how much
D8.
is it?
It's D8.
It's really possible, yeah. Probably a good time to use it. Yeah, well,
2.
17?
That is enough.
Oh,
Nice.
Yay!
nice
For you
job.
to
Nice job.
Like, he deflects it and then it just does a loop
You
back
can't
towards
defeat
him.
the Radiance. Oh!
and it comes back and gets him.
How far away is the captain?
He's right on you, Jay. He
Oh,
ran
he,
up
the,
and
it was
hit
a
you.
close combat attack he hit me with. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
he hit you with a longsword.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Next up is Jay.
So I,
No, Percy. Sorry.
Percy, but I would have just clarified something. I definitely am on Sassy. So like when we boarded, we jumped over, Sassy is
Oh,
we're riding.
absolutely, of course. How silly of me to forget.
I even mentioned that
Oh.
Sassy could be you cast Fly on Sassy if you'd like, and I would carry somebody. So we got it on tape, CJ.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
So-
I completely forgot about this. I forgot I could do something with the bonus action if that's okay.
Sure.
dare
I just
you.
want to shove someone psychically. I
dare
like doing
you.
that.
Go for it.
Can you shove the weakened guy closer to the commander so I could potentially attack both of them within 30 feet of movement?
Okay, I'll try that. I
think
believe
that
he has
the-
a strength save of 15 to do.
They're below where you guys are, I think.
They are.
That's how I'm gonna call it.
Well, one of them's right at J.
Yeah.
Well, the commander's right at J, but the mangonel guy, the ballista guys are below you.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
then
so-
I'm gonna
so the-
shove the captain so Jay can have the space to use the boots to step back if he wants to with a.
No, I'm
disadvantage.
lancing,
He doesn't
100%
have it.
lancing,
Okay.
but that's perfect.
Oh,
Though.
so that's great.
Yeah.
All right, I shove him back 5 feet. Yeah.
What does he have to do? He has to make a what? A strength save?
Strength.
Yeah, of 15.
I'll be all right
He's
either
gonna
way.
Fail. So he's
Nice.
moved back 5 feet.
though. Yeah.
So you've pushed him away from Jay,
Cool.
and made it possible.
All right,
Alright,
I'm just like hiding
so-
behind things.
So if Jay is face to face with this commander, I want to
No.
run around to the back of the commander and punch him twice.
Well, not anymore, but he was.
Right. Face to face, 5 feet away.
Perfect.
All right. So first attack is 24
That'll hit.
for 8 thunder damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 22
Okay.
for 5 damage. Very nice.
Very nice.
And I will put up a defensive field as a bonus action
Okay.
to give myself 8 temporary hit points.
That means he can only attack, blast him off.
Yes.
Okay.
No. But he will have disadvantage against anyone except for me on his next turn for attacks.
Okay. Very well. With that, it is Jay's turn.
Okay, I'm now 10 feet away, so I'm going to use my lance here. Yeah, I think I'm going to save my spells. I have a feeling we won't get too much rest from now till
Yeah.
the end of the campaign, almost, it feels like, right? So I'm going to just lance, but I do have my new piercer feat, CJ. That was what I took as my 8th level. So, yeah. So this is going to be a total of 21 because it's the radiant weapon that
That'll hit.
Percy has given me. So 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And the damage is going to be 12. I'm definitely not going to use piercer on
It'd be
that.
13.
13, excuse me, correct. This is magical. You're right.
Okay.
And the second attack. Where'd it go away?
Don't you get advantage if you're on sassy? and
You're
mounted
100%
combatant?
right, and I don't know why I forgot that. I'll roll again. Looks like 22 is going to hit either way. And so for the second one, 18 piercing damage.
Okay.
So 13 and 18 is what I've done so far on the captain.
Yep.
And since I actually probably don't want to go and get into the rest of them and get kind of bogged down, I'm going to just stay right behind Percy. And that's it. I don't think I'm going to use anything else.
Okay.
Not right
Fair
now.
enough. Back to the top of the order. The warriors in their blindness state. I'm just gonna hand wave them away. Zigard, it is your turn.
I just Sacred Flame the captain.
Okay.
DC 16 deck save.
Deck save. He's gonna fail.
He takes 12 radiant damage.
So, okay. Next up is the commander. He's gonna. He was hit from behind, but he still sees. Well, Jay is 10 feet away, and he's gonna get an op attack. He'll swing once at. I'll swing at Percy. And miss. And he'll swing. He'll move away. He wants this fight to end quickly, so he's gonna move. He's gonna take a step forward to get within 5 feet of Jay. Hi, kitten. And attack Jay. And nope, that's not what I wanted.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. And also take the op attack from Percy if you would like. Oh, it was a double crit.
No way.
It was a double crit.
Well, maybe I'll kill him before he could double crit.
25.
25 with my op attack
That'll
for 10 damage.
All right, that does not kill him,
Darn it.
but it was
Oh.
it was a double crit.
Oh wait. Oh wait. No.
I
think
promise
might be
you.
too late.
I will.
Double
Uh,
crit.
So he critical hit twice, or it was disadvantage for some
It was
reason?
disadvantage, but
it was disadvantage, but he rolled double 20s. I'm gonna take because you guys can't see my screen, but here,
Sorry,
I'll
we
take a
tried.
photo.
Oh no.
I'll
Oh,
take
wait,
a
wait, wait,
photo.
wait, 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 wait,
I
wait,
don't know
wait,
if you can
wait,
see
wait,
that.
wait, 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 wait,
Two
wait,
24s.
wait,
there.
wait. I'm looking at the casting thing for Silvery Barbs. One reaction you could take on a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay,
So I see this a successful attack. Can I use Silvery Barbs against him?
you do see a successful attack.
yeah, you basically roll a third die and take the lowest result. It's like re-rolling. It's like re-rolling one of the successes.
All right.
But you can't be. That's not. You can't be double disadvantage.
It's not double. So Silvery Barbs is really unique. It's not saying they
sorry,
get
whoops.
disadvantage. It's saying that you re-roll one of the dice, or you roll an additional dice and take the worst result. It's like super disadvantage.
Estelle has nerfed this entire campaign.
That's
Every time CJ doesn't think
Okay.
it, I still like
there.
actually.
Display. There we go.
I'll look it up again, but I've actually
Okay, I put it up.
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
So it's funny in the Patreon campaign. So we finished the first campaign already. We actually finished that last month, but we had I think 2 or at least 2, maybe even 3 of the PCs had Silvery Barbs. So I felt like I got very familiar with the spell.
It's such an overpowered spell for first level.
It's
so
not that bad. It's
I
great.
think it's so good.
It's great.
All right. So I rolled a 2 in response. So it misses.
On top of it, Estelle, you get to pick somebody to
You give someone
get advantage on attack or ability check or saving throw.
I feel like I should give Jay advantage.
I have it anyway, so you don't
Oh.
want to give it to me.
Okay, then Percy.
Cool.
All right. With that.
Yeah, you're still alive.
We're just gonna have you guys. Anella, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
CJ's like, I don't want to play anymore.
Team is stupid, and I'm going home. I'm gonna take my D&D and.
I'm
Go.
a sorcerer. This is great.
All right.
Anella, your character is so useful. It is actually amazing.
I didn't think she'd be this useful.
Really,
Oh.
really amazing.
Wait, hold on. My cat's coming down the ladder. Jojo, come here. Come here.
Handle
My cat's
animal
right
is
there.
your weakness.
My cat's right here. This is my cat. There you go.
Come on, I got you.
While Anella gets the cat,
Okay.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Breakfast
Alright.
King on Twitch, where you can see the cat more often.
I'm going to cast, I guess, Mind Sliver on whoever is left alive in front of us. I'm just going to use cantrips
It's
from
just
here
the
on.
commander. Just
Yeah.
hit the commander.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
cast.
see what happens.
Yeah, I'll roll that.
See how long it takes you to take them out. Intelligence saving throw for the
Oh
commander.
my god, he rolled one below max, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh
2d6.
my!
Fails that.
I'm just, I'm going to do terrible in the fight later.
All right.
I'm getting all my good luck out here right now.
I'm just trying. All right. Alright.
Yeah. Anything I can
Next
do
up.
far? I also want to just shove him again because I think it's funny.
Sure. Give him a shove. That's
15
Yeah.
strength.
strength.
Strength saving throw.
He fails
Our-
that.
Hunger of Fadar is still going.
Yeah.
It lasts for a minute.
Everyone
They're
else
dead.
is kind of.
Is
they're all-
everyone dead?
Yeah,
They're
they're
all
all,
taking like 4d6 a turn.
yeah, they're all just damage. They're fine.
They're-
They're out of the fight.
Okay.
But yeah, he gets shoved. I'm rolling really poorly. I get my second roll is always great, but the first roll, it's like I rolled a 10 and a 21. I rolled a 12 and a 20. Like they're not giving me the good rolls first. And yeah, so he's shoved away from Jay. So he's now back right next to
Percy.
So, and then it is Percy's turn. So he got shoved right within range of your gloves.
Oh heck yeah! And
Your
I got
mittens,
advantage on my first
and
attack.
advantage on your
Yeah.
next attack roll.
All right. 26 for 11.
That'll hit.
I don't know why it did all of this stuff all at once that time. That was pretty cool.
Right.
And second attack. 25. Wow, I'm rolling really
Okay.
well. Maybe
Oh.
not on damage. 5.
All right. That's that. Anything else?
This guy has a lot of hit points.
He does.
That's all right. Jay's gonna take him out. That's it.
Yeah, I can't
Alright,
wait for Jay.
Jay.
Hey, do you want to use your advantage on that? No.
He
you
did.
already
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Lance for the kill. To be certain here, it's +1. I have advantage.
Mhm.
Yep.
So the first attack, I'm going to get a 23.
That hits.
24.
24
24.
for 11 piercing damage, and that seems right.
Yep.
Yep. And then second attack is going to be a
At least a
20.
20, that'll hit.
21, excuse me.
21.
Yeah.
That
For
hits.
17 damage.
Nice.
28.
That's what I've got.
Okay.
He's still up?
He is still up.
My God.
Just barely.
I thought it was
Hanging
that was
on
it.
by a thread.
Well,
Darn it.
But it will
Zygarde,
be
finish him
Zygarde's
off.
turn.
Jay needed this.
Insult him to death.
I'm gonna contemptuously spit Sacred Flame at him. DC 16.
Oh, Jesus. Dex save. Does not make it. Takes the 5
And he still has 1 hit point.
Still technically up.
no.
All right. Well, I guess he'll
Go
get
on.
to attack us one more time.
Anel, he gets to attack you guys one more time. He'll do the same thing he did because he wants this fight to be over. He swings at Percy once for a 12,
Miss.
and he's gonna move away.
I'll
and
attack
try
him.
and try and attack Jay.
A 17,
17 heads.
12.
One.
He's like, come on.
Is that it? That's enough.
Oh, thank God.
He rears back to go towards Jay, and you punch him in the back with your thunder gauntlet, and he falls forward and dies, along with all of the other people on the ship.
I take my thunder gauntlet and I cock it like a shotgun.
Do the Henry Cavill reload your fists.
I run up to the top of the stairs of the moth and I go like this. Adrian!
King of the world.
Can we sabotage the ship so it blows after we
No,
leave
no, no,
it?
no. We should keep the ship.
Whoa.
We should use this and fly into like their docking bay.
100%.
Oh, okay, good idea. Let's do that.
Docking bay 94.
94.
Are we enough to move this ship?
Yeah, they had 11. We take our crew and use this ship.
Can we land our ship onto the ship to carry it down?
I don't know about that.
No,
We'll set-
both ships are
Okay.
very big.
We
We could send our ship back to help our friends and take this ship.
Are we enough to fly this ship, CJ?
We
Are
get
you
a
what?
Spelljammer.
Like,
Four of us?
are the four of us enough to fly the ship?
Yeah, you have a Spelljammer. One of you has to be the Spelljammer.
Who was
Who's
the
the
Spelljammer?
Spelljammer?
It was either one of the magic users, right?
Yeah.
So
Someone
any of
has
you
to
could
be-
do
You
it.
have to be able to cast a spell.
We're all magic users.
Jay has an intelligence of 6. He would not believe that he could even use it.
I have an intelligence of 18. I'll do it.
Yes.
Sure.
I like to be able to like throw magic at things.
You are
on the
3
ship.
times as smart as Jay.
You can cast spells as an artificer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh, cool.
a caster. Everyone, we should use this ship as a disguise and sneak into their home base.
Oh, my goodness, Jay. That is a very intelligent idea.
It took all of my brain cells to think of that.
Oh,
All 6
maybe
of
you
them.
maybe you should rest.
I am a bit
Percy.
fatigued.
Percy, plug yourself into the mainframe.
All right. Does anyone have a lightning cable?
So as you guys are trying to figure out what you're trying to do, how you're gonna take the ship, who's gonna be what, you can see that there are 7 solar dragons off in the distance that are kind of spiraling around the that beam of light. So 7 dragons with multicolored scales and gaseous wings slither through wild space with their mouths agape like hungry serpents. 2 of them break off from the others and head towards your ship. So these 2 solar dragons begin flying towards your ship. They're about 1,000 feet away when this begins, and again they begin flying closer and closer and closer. What do you guys do?
I would go up to Crux and be like, Crux, quickly, flee this place.
Yeah, I don't want to be there.
Or you could help your friends in the battle there.
Yes. But
Yeah, you can see throughout the battle, just ships left and right have been just being destroyed. A lot of your own ships, the ships from your coalition, have been taken out. The Hammerhead is gone. Both Hammerheads are gone.
Oh no.
The Scorpion ships have been decimated. There's just a few of the Lamprey ships. The Wasp ships are on their last legs.
So we sent all those people to die.
They're just
yeah, it feels really bad.
You're-
Yeah, I don't feel nearly
You know
as
what?
happy as I
They
did
were-
about a minute ago.
okay.
I thought we
look.
got like so many people on our side that we were gonna have the advantage.
Look, they risked their lives when we gave them some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The human guy was willing to give up his life for a health potion or a loot.
The human looking pretty smart right now.
Yeah. But it's a
No,
rational
but, like-
transaction.
And you're just
Otherwise,
like,
the
yeah,
minute-
I'll fight you. Want to fight? The other guy, no. Oh, then you go back to the dude. It's like, yes, do you want to join our
Yeah.
cause? Yeah.
We're
This,
trying to-
this is on them.
We're trying to save hundreds of planets, all right? So
I- I feel so bad.
Uh,
I don't feel bad for our allies dying in this because they chose really dumb reasons to join us.
I would like to go up to Topola and say, Topola, if we don't make it, please tell Orwick 4 that I love her.
And
I'll-
please tell Auric
I'll
3 that I love her as well.
I'll certainly do my best to do that for you.
And
That
I
seems
leave
like a real-
everything. I leave everything to Orwick 3.
I'm sure he'll be
Wait.
really happy to get Lose R,
Wait, hold
your
on.
armor that we only mention at the beginning of every episode, but I am now bringing up now.
So you
Yes.
want to tell Auric 4 that you love them dearly. And yet
yeah.
Auric 3 is going to get all your earthly possessions.
Well, I meant to say Orwick
Wow.
4, but then you said Orwick 3, and then I got confused.
Oh. And all of my gold goes to Auric 2.
Yes.
And,
And if you find any parts of me, give them to Orwick 4 and 3's child. Orwick 3.5.
well, I don't think that's a thing I can really do because they're not really, able to reproduce. But I'll certainly try. You seem
Okay.
so nice. You remind me. It was so nice of you to allow me to come along on your journey. But I hope you can continue on. And at this
Make
point,
sure
the
you
dragons have throughout your conversation, the dragons have closed the space.
Oh, crap.
And
Let's go.
Are just closing in. They come down and breathe their photonic breath.
Not on us, because
On-
we're on the
on the shit. Well, I don't know how you're speaking to Topola.
message.
If you're not on,
No, just kidding. We probably got close enough to
you're
our
just
ship.
you're just
yeah.
shouting across
Yeah.
ship to ship.
I'm using a walkie-talkie.
I'm on the
Oh.
I'm on the elf ship.
Yeah, we're on the elf ship, so maybe we had to get super close to talk to them. But at this point, yeah, I mean, if they're here attacking, we've got to just evasive maneuvers. Is our ship, the second wind, getting attacked?
Yeah.
Who are the dragons attacking?
It's gonna attack. I mean, it's gonna go for the second wind. So
Wait, I don't want to have that conversation then. Can they just leave?
Actually, just get out.
Can't walk away from the
So,
awkwardness.
It exhales this flashing mote of radiant energy, and it blasts forward, and this sphere explodes on the ship, and all of your friends are engulfed.
No.
Like, how
Ball
dare
of
you?
radiant energy.
But they're fine, right? They're still fine. It's just a
They're-
couple of hit points.
It's just a few hit points for them. I mean, it's a bit, but
Is the ship destroyed?
No, it's not. It didn't destroy the ship, and they all take a significant amount of damage for each of them. I don't know if that kills any of them, but
All right,
Probably
let them
not.
go.
Probably
Let
not.
them evasive maneuvers
let
and
them
run.
go.
I would like them to
No.
leave.
No, the dragons are gonna continue chasing them
No.
until you do something about
God
it.
damn it. All
They're
right.
gonna
We
keep
gotta fight.
killing your friends.
Roll initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Still an initiative.
Are we
Okay.
are we in
Would you like-
initiative?
you're st- we'll st-
What do you
we'll-
want to do? So we want to run towards the planet, right?
No, they're gonna kill all our friends.
They're gonna kill all your friends on the second wind because
Oh.
you jumped ship.
But
No,
we, must,
Now on the Star
We're killing the dragon.
we must make their sacrifice good.
I just had a heart-to-heart with Topola.
How is she gonna
What
get?
are we going to do to dragons?
They're. Yeah.
I'm not. Jay
Alright,
wants to
maybe.
save everyone. Remember, that was his New Year's resolution. But I don't see how it's possible that
We
we
have
could.
to fight several dragons.
Yeah.
You can.
There was like loads of dragons.
I mean, I'm game to fight
There's
one, but
Two
Yeah,
of them. Two of them seem to have flown towards you. It's only two that are
Right.
really.
Like
I
right
don't know.
now, I don't see how it's possible that we could. Like Jay can't even. I can't go to a dragon. Percy can't get to a dragon. I mean, you could maybe
Well,
cast fly on
I
us,
can
I guess,
cast
but
a bunch of stuff.
The dragons seem fixated on the second wind because it's not a familiar ship.
Do they seem faster than it?
I think everything is faster than our ship.
Yes.
maybe we could use the weapons on this ship to attack them.
Then they might attack us.
They would be
Well,
confused
better
at
that,
least.
then.
Well, we're only a crew of 4, and it already takes
take
like
3
I think
actions
3 just to
Right.
man a
Takes
ballista,
3 to fire a ballista.
and 5
Okay.
to fire
How
a
far
mangonel.
away are these dragons?
I mean, they're pretty close because your ship is not. The second wind was close to you when you were talking.
I don't see.
They're within, at least within 120 feet, if not.
I don't see how it's possible that we could really, like, by the time we can get to them, and I mean, you'd all spend tons of spells to be able to do this, but I don't see how it's possible for us to really defeat these things.
And
Within
still do the big fight at the coronation?
And also, yes, true, and also do it in time to save the ship.
I
Like-
mean, I feel like if we attack the dragons once, they're just going to come after us instead.
You do? Okay.
I feel like that's what's going to happen.
What about
does
if you
anyone have an ability to teleport like our friends from the second wind onto this ship?
That's going to eat a lot of spells.
So CJ, just out of curiosity, I know we said they should be leaving at this point, but have they moved? Because I know must have gotten close enough to talk, and then the dragons came and attacked. Are they still next to us?
Um,
Because then they could abandon
what's
ship.
the range here? How many people are on the ship?
I'll say that they haven't. Again, you had this conversation. The dragon showed up, fired. I'll say that you're still like pretty close to
So let's just tell them to get on our ship and let's head to the Citadel.
Yeah, screw
Yeah.
the end.
Tell them to abandon ship. Tell Flinch and Crux to get onto our ship and let's just go.
It's just the two of them, right?
And Topola.
It's
Oh, 3.
and
The vampire.
and the vampirate
Oh yeah,
Grimzod
Lord
Gargamel.
Gargamel.
You can stay there.
He can
And
stay there,
you're gonna leave Grimzod and Crux has no love for Grimzod. He's but I mean Topola, you know, they had their thing. They had their thing
Get
for a
on the
little
ship.
while.
Get on.
Yeah, just we don't
Come.
care. Quickly.
Get on the ship, all of you, quickly. We'll head to the Citadel together.
Unless
But
you
do
have
Starbow the Treant, and then
Oh, dude, have the tree and just like swipe the dragon.
Treant is stuck to the ship. The Treant pretty much is the ship.
Oh,
Yeah, and see, that's the part that I think is kind of shitty.
I cast
Oh.
Shatter on the
But-
dragons.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right. Do you want us
Crux
to do
and-
this in initiative, CJ?
we'll story it out. Okay, so
Okay.
you shout across to the living ship, and you shout, "Get on board the Star Moth! Get over here!" You know, you're shouting all of your orders to get, and Crux is shouting to Topola and Flinch to get on board the Star Moth with you. Topola and Flinch make it over. Grimzod is like on his way, and he like salutes Crux, and he says, he shouts to you, "A captain always goes down with his ship. I can't leave Starbow alone."
Oh,
And he turns he gets the ship to turn and right itself. I think Starbow was the
Treant, right?
the Treant was the what do you call
the Spelljammer?
it? The Spelljammer? Was he the Spelljammer?
I don't think so. I thought it was
No, I
Flinch.
think it is Flinch.
But either way, I mean, you could say the tree could.
Sure,
do
the
it.
Treant. Well, the Treant is able to, you know, turn the ship because he is the ship, and the second wind kind of takes off and kind of does that little like Star Trek boost where like the engines flare and it shoots off, and the solar dragons give chase off into the distance. You cannot see what happens off screen. The ship and the dragons fly out
Rest in peace.
with
Well, we can't see what
no
happens.
resolution to see whether or not they survive or if the dragons get them.
I sure hope
But-
they live.
Uh,
So who came onto our boat?
Topola's on your boat, Garganale's on your boat, and Flinch is on your boat.
Okay.
Uh,
So it's just really Crux and the tree.
really just Crux in the tree didn't make it.
In the end, if
they-
we're in the trench run to the Death Star, and he comes back with that ship, I will be so excited.
But yeah, you guys are gonna you decide to take this Star Moth you and fly in towards the
Citadel?
Citadel.
hmm
Yeah.
All right. So you avoid being captured and take the Star Moth in. You get a hailing frequency from someone in the tower.
We're all fine now
you-
here. How are you?
We should
send in.
have Zigard
Yeah.
put on like all of the Xaryxian garb. He's
Send
an
a-
astral elf.
Well, I'm still wearing that guy's clothes I stole.
Oh, you
The-
are? Okay,
The blue
cool.
guy.
Isn't he like a bandit though?
Yeah, well, he had cool clothes.
You
You
put on
send
the
in-
commander's clothes.
Oh god, I can go on the radio. What are they saying?
You find a way to send a code back to the tower, and they're like, it's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
Checks out.
Oh, hail Zelith.
Hail Zidali.
Who says that? Did they say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But you approach, you come in on your Star Moth, and the Imperial Citadel looms large, its crystal spires reflecting the light of Xaryxis. Roll credits. It is here, in the heart of the Xaryxian Empire, that you will decide the fate of your world. Here ends Chapter 10.
Whew.
Nice.
Nice. And hopefully we can find the princess.
I was worried there for a while that we were going to lose all of our NPC friends.
Well, we
whole
did, except
crew.
for
Your whole crew.
I didn't know what to do.
Oh,
Who
I mean,
got
I would have been really game to fight one dragon, but two at once.
It doesn't seem like something we could really do without spending a ton of resources. And like I said, Jay, basically, I hit things on the ground. Like, that's it. So,
Yeah.
like, you would have to cast Fly on me. We'd all have to spend turns getting to them.
Yep.
It just seemed like not feasible. They would probably blow the ship up by the time we could actually.
Yeah.
CJ, this is the thing that I want to revisit after we
What?
finish the campaign
This?
because I want to know what was going through your head.
Yeah, we'll do the we'll revisit some of this. Maybe we'll have a final. I'm not gonna call it after the final rolls, but
Final
some
thoughts.
final thoughts. We'll have a final thoughts night.
We
At the
could.
end, we'll
We could
go
do it
over
after the
everything.
final roll.
We'll do it after the final roll.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel
at
like
least we got
that's a Bob thing though. I feel like I should have my own thing. We should call it something else.
CJ's conclusion.
Yeah.
Ask
CJ does endings.
CJ does
Yes.
endings.
At least we got
But
Crux
we'll-
and Toppler off.
True. Not Crux.
No, not Crux.
Not.
Garganhale.
Garganhale, Topola, and Flinch.
And Flinch, yeah.
We got Garganhale. Oh, no.
We
Yeah,
got
I
more
know.
people alive than dead.
Listen, it's actually not
Hey.
bad to have Garganhale. Like, we just let him go, and, like, he'll just do his
I
thing.
mean, You know, if the commander goes down with his ship, that's cool. But Starbow, I mean, Starbow didn't deserve that.
No, Starbow. we've abused Starbow.
I feel so
The
bad.
Treant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the worst about the Treant.
We should have had more conversations with Starbow while
I
we
know.
were traveling through space.
No, but perhaps they'll escape. We didn't see them die.
We didn't
That's
see-
true.
Yeah, we didn't see him die, so anything could happen.
Anything
Anything
could
could
happen.
happen. Just
Think
like
positive.
CJ
with,
probably already rolled for their survival.
They're dead.
Yeah. One guy and his tree versus 2 dragons.
He just rolled something
A 43.
43.
out of.
He did
100.
it.
I don't know.
Before we sign off, I just want to say a couple of other things here. We had a couple of new patrons join in the month of January. We have
Great.
shout outs to Caddy Bree, Ben, and Greyhawk Exile, brand new patrons this month. You'll see them at the end credits as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel more directly, there are links to Patreon and Ko-fi, and as well as CJ's Ko-fi, so you can support him for his DM efforts here. Thank you, CJ. It was another great adventure, and
Yes.
we're one step closer to the end here.
One step closer. We're getting there. This was a fun one. Thank you guys so much for playing along, and everyone out there for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the light of Xaryxis and all of the adventures in Wild Space and Spelljammer. Thank you, Bob, for letting me host this whole campaign. And so take us out.
All right, everybody. We will see you on the tabletop tomorrow for Keep on the Borderlands. Have a great night.
Night.